loaded. See this? So my project name is ICICI Bank Development Project. Okay, so I'll give the name. The name is ICICI Bank Development Project. ICICI Bank Dev Project. Okay, so this is a freestyle. So ICICI Bank give their name and development project. In this freestyle project, we have to develop the classic and general purpose job type of the check out of from the SEM. SEM means source code management, and execute the build steps seriously, followed by the post build steps like executing artifacts, sending email notifications. So once we have to select this, after this option is visible. Okay. So once we have to select pipeline, after this option is visible. Once we have to select the freestyle project. Now I want to select here. So now I want to start the first progress. Okay. Now I want to start the first progress. It's loaded. See, this is a general secure code management, triggers, environment and build steps and post build steps and description. If you want to any kind of descriptions add in, this dashboard is being help and discard all builds and GitHub project. This project is parameterized, threshold builds and execute currently necessary. So now I want to select the GitHub project, okay, because I'm using the Git, right? So now I want to source code management. My code is availability into source code management in GitHub. Okay, so the source code management connect to and manage your code repository to automatically pull the latest code for the builds. Okay, now I want to select this code. Okay, what is the URL of the GitHub repository? Straight away, whatever the code we have to do, whatever the code we have to develop. So straight away we can go to Marvin Web Application code. This code now I want to today build the project. Now this code, copy the URL. This is the URL, right? This is the URL. Now I want to paste the URL. Okay, now I want to paste the URL. Credentials. If you know the credentials in GitHub account, just you can add it. Otherwise, no need of credentials. Okay, no need of credentials. Just I want to add the code. Okay, just I want to add the code. So I want to add the code. So this enter Git repository. This red color mark is visible. What is the issue? So Git is I want to copy the code URL, right? But please enter the Git repository. What is this? So this is Jenkins dashboard, right? And yesterday I am creating the Jenkins server, right? Yesterday I am creating the Jenkins server. So without GitHub, Jenkins is not running. Okay, so going to instances, there is Jenkins product. So this is a Jenkins product, and 167 is a public IP, 87 is a private IP. So now we can check 87. This is a Jenkins dashboard, Jenkins terminal. So first, 1 second, I want to copy the Jenkins server connection. So first we have to install the Jenkins software in the, first we have to install the Git software in Jenkins server, because for the first time I want to configure the Git application configure in Jenkins dashboard. So that is the reason it's facing on error. So now first we have to configure the Jenkins server in Git software. Okay, now I want to switch to root path sudo su hyphen switch to root user. Okay, now some path is available in Jenkins. See this paths already previously I'm using in this path, right? And different kind of paths is available, right? Now I want to moving on this paths. Okay, Jenkins. Okay, now I'm using so cat var lib Jenkins. Now I want to moving on Jenkins path. Okay, because it's a 1 second, I want to modify. Control L, we running the screen. Okay, now I want to use the change the directory. Okay, change the directory, cd command. Okay, now I want to switch to Jenkins path. Now I'm in Jenkins path. Observing that these are the all related of Jenkins software related applications, configuration, .xml file, and plugins, jobs, logs, plugins, and secrets, updates, user context, users, everything is available, right? Control and clearing in the screen. Now we can check the Git version. Okay, Git version. Git hyphen hyphen version. The Git software is available or not? It's not available, right? It's not available. So now I want to install the Git software automatically. This option, red color mark is visible, right, in Jenkins dashboard. See, failed to connect to repository, error performing to Git command, Git ls remote, this application URL, application of Git ahead. So this error, I have a faced an error of GitHub. Okay, now I want to install the Git software in Jenkins terminal. Okay, yum install git hyphen guide. Now I'm installing the Git software and successfully in this Jenkins terminal. Otherwise, the application is running. Okay, without Git we can't do that anything. So now we can check the Git version. So the 2.47 application is available. Now exactly just loaded up. See, observing that this application red color mark is not visible. No, it's loaded. See, this loaded. Then project purpose, so much of time will take in, guys. In all the servers was running, configuration is running, so much of time will take in. Okay. See, now bills. So ICICI Bank Dev project is available and it's loaded. Configure. Now I want to configure because I'll add the SCM code. Okay, so that is the reason. Configure option means configure the application, configurations, adding configurations, modification purpose. Okay, and the next, it's a slow learning for the first time using on the Jenkins. So it's some take time we have to do. Okay, some take time will take. Okay, so again we'll configure was started. So this observing that, so Git repository was accessible, before was not accessible, right? Before was not accessible. Okay, so and the next step is I using the GitHub URL. Okay, GitHub URL. So the branch is specifying master, the branch is specifying is master defaultly applicable, and now I want to save. Okay, and save the application. Okay, and I want to save the application, and the next it's a saving whatever the code we have to available. This is the code, right? This is the code, complete the code. This code I want to deploy in the Jenkins. In the Jenkins, so first I want to configure the Git software. Okay, now I want to go here, build configuration. Okay, now I want to build now. Okay, so build scheduled. So build is confirmed or not, weather check. Okay, so now it's loaded. Few minutes of time will take. Okay, see the build configure and so my build is successfully, it's not built into. Okay, so what is the build? It's not working. Whether we can check. Okay, so going to build and going to configure. We can check duration, timeline. What is the issue of code? Now we can check. Okay, otherwise again we can configure. So net is very slow. Actually, it's very fast because I don't know whether it's very slow. So much of time will take. Now again I will do. Okay, now again I will do here. Yes, your build is failure. Now again I'll configure once. Status. What is the status of build failure? Now we can check. What is the reason it's not working? What is the reason? Now we can check. Okay. Actually, the 25 Mbps is there, but it's very slow. Now again I'll configure. So much of time will take. Going to ICICI Bank Dev project. Okay, that is my freestyle project configuration. Application I will open. It's so much of time will take. Okay, ICICI Bank Dev project is a failure of first project. See this console output. What is the issue of console output? We can check. What is the reason of console output? We can check. When any option is open, it's so much of time will take. Okay, no problem. I want to configure again. Okay, open new link tab, and this console output is open new link tab. Whether it's loaded, automatically check it once. Okay, now configure pages. Yeah, this is a output page. This is a ICICI Bank dev page, and this is a console output page. So now I want to quickly modify that. So I want to add URL. Again I want to add here. Okay, now I want to delete. So I want to select here, add the repository of URL. Now I want to go to GitHub account. Okay, straight away going to Maven web application. Okay, now I want to config here. I want to create another branch, asking like a master branch. Now I want to create master. Okay, so new branch, master. So it's using one master branch. Okay, this is a new branch. Going here. So master branch also available. Now I'm using in own main branch. If in case any issues, no, we can check. And straight away I'm going here, repository paste here. Okay, so credentials actually is no need. Okay, if in case giving them, no problem. That's it. Okay, that's it. Only the GitHub URL must ensure giving. Okay, and this is a branch specifying of any of that's it. Save. See the started by user admin, running system, building workspace, recommended Git tool is none, and no credentials specified, and Git repository in the where projects, and Git version 2.47 points, and they could not find any reversion to build. Verify the repository. Okay. So verify the repository. Again, I'll configure. I'm going to configure. So one error is there. Okay, one error is there. I'll sort out that error. What is the error? I will tell you. Okay. So I'll read the error actually. Console output. So this is a build configuration. This is a ICICI bank. Okay. So now I want to go to again I will open the configuration. Okay, now I want to trigger here. So we can change the master. Okay, now I'll use the main branch, right? Okay, I will give the main apply. So now I'll give the main branch I'm using in previously. So I'll give the main. We'll check main is applicable or not with the check. Okay, again ICICI Bank dev configure and I will apply here and it's loaded. Now it's loaded. Again I want to give the build. Okay, save and apply some modifications also there, guys. And see, build scheduled. I'll do the second schedule, build schedule. It's done or not, weather check. Okay, now we can use it. See, build is successfully done. The reason, what is the error? See, observing this error, see the console output. So the error could not find any revision of to build, verify the repository, must and should configuration of branches. So before I'll give the master, now I will change the main. So the build is successfully done. We can check, see, see the build is successfully done. The scheduling, console output, and see this job failure, right? Before going to options here, everything is visible. So now its application is successfully built. Okay, ICICI Bank, going to dev project. So build is successfully done, right? Build is successfully done. Now I'll configure. Guys, 1 second, few minutes only.